Hello, my name is Randy Schrock,
And I'm Donna Stevenson.
and we're of the duo senior class.
Singing was a part of my growing up. Everyone in my family was a singer, musician, and I think you're born with certain talents or certain abilities, and fortunately, I was able to do that. I was from a very young age. I enjoyed it, and I was able to do it, and it's never left me. I think it's the one thing that's been very constant throughout my whole life. Okay, well, how about you?
Okay. I come from a large family actually, of 7 children, and we all were able to sing at a very, very young age. And I do recall driving home on Sunday evenings and sometimes on Wednesday evenings, harmonizing within the car. And just automatically we did that type of thing. It wasn't, gee, can you do this? Or gee, can't you do this? We just did it. And we're something that we did since we were young children.
The first time I can remember performing in front of people was when I was a very young child. I remember that my parents were both musicians, and they were in a band. That's how they met, when they were young teenagers. And so I think I got to perform with the band a little bit back then. And so I think that I was probably about 4 or 5. How about you?
Well, I don't know if I was 4 or 5 yet,
Yeah.
but I do recall performing very, very early. I guess it was just something they were asked to do. And since we could do it, we did it.
We're a product of, we're oldsters. That's what we are. I think our music is pretty varied. I mean, we do know a lot of music. I've been exposed to music because my family was very musical too. Yours was.
Yes.
We know a wide range of music. So anything up through, the last 30 years, we probably would know some of that.
Probably. But we go as far back as the 30s even.
Oh, more than that?
Yeah, even earlier than that. And it's music that has been performed by multiple of artists throughout the years. Mm-hmm. And
so our style I guess we're old-fashioned, but we kind of like it.
Yeah.
We try not to be too old-fashioned.
No,
right?
That's true.
Okay.
Well, you do, but I don't.
No, that's your opinion again. No. We, because we are senior citizens, we are.
Oh.
You are too, you know.
Yes.
Not just me, but we perform mainly for groups of people that appreciate the music that we know and that we enjoy doing. And I think the favorite thing that I get out of it is just being able to be creative and to share our music and to get the good response from the people that we perform for. That means a lot to us. So I think the feedback from that, and then just the experience of being able to work on the music and keep our brains going real well, I think that's how I would answer that.
That's correct. And I think that the gray matter in our brains has really been kept effective since doing this type of work that we do. And I will say this, the different rehab centers, nursing homes that we perform in, when we go into a nursing home or a rehab center that has a dementia wing attached to it, the people recall the music that we do. They just light up. They become different people completely. Mm-hmm. And it's a great thing to see. And Donna and I have a tendency to badger each other and bounce things back and forth and what have you. And they get a kick out of that. And we know that they do, just by the applause that we get and the laughter and what have you. And it's good for the people. It's really, really good. Well, it's a lot of personal satisfaction playing the songs and seeing the looks on the people's faces that we perform for. What it does for them and what it does for us too is an incredible thing that you just can't put into words.
Mm-hmm. I think for me, I feel that there's something about music that is very special, and it creates. You've mentioned it before. It keeps your mind active. We create programs all the time, new programs, new music, constantly, and so instead of watching the tube, or doing something maybe less stimulating or challenging, we're working on our music and we play by ear also, which means everything is generated from right up here.
Yes, I do get nervous. And I guess once we get into the role of doing the music, it all goes away. But I'm kind of nervous up to that point. I will ask some people, do you get nervous when you perform? And they'll say, oh no, I never get nervous at all. Well, the reality of it is, I think we all get nervous to a certain extent.
That's it, because you want to do a good job. You don't want to not to do a good job. And I always remind myself, Barbara Streisand got nervous too when she was performing.
That's
when
true.
She does perform, and couldn't even perform for a while.
That's right.
Because as great as she is, so everyone, I think, if they're performing, most everyone that I know does admit that they get a little nervous. But as you say, it goes away when you get into that actual performance. No, we agreed to perform at Lifespan Resources event because we are familiar with Lifespan. We perform every summer, the band does, I should say, at the Senior Games, that large event that is put on every year. And so we're familiar with them and the things that they do, and we wanted to be a part of all that.
And it's pretty amazing because we're seniors at the Senior Games.
We are. We're seniors too. We relate to them and they relate to us.
That's true. That is true. Raising money for Lifespan Resources is very, very important due to the fact that we anticipate having a great turnout for this event and a lot of money being raised for the seniors and those who benefit from Lifespan Resources.
We're very familiar, I should say, we're exposed a lot to the people that Lifespan Resources helps. And I think we understand who they are and to some extent what kind of challenges that they have. So anything that can be done, that we can do to support Lifespan Resources, who supports that population, we want to do it.
We're here to raise money for Lifespan Resources, and we certainly expect you to open up your wallets and your purses and bring out plenty of money for this source, which is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, and we believe that you should vote for us because we think we're the best. Whether we are or not, we don't really know, but we think we are, and we hope you think so too.
Yes, and we will allow her to keep thinking that.